Welcome to episode 60 of Blue-Lusional.
Been another terrible week.
Didn't even ease in on that one. Yeah, it's been every
bad.
week. It just gets more and more terrible. And then good things happen sporadically, and then more terrible.
So everyone forgets to look at the good.
Yeah. So let's just get right into one of the bigger problems this week. We kind of have a Minnesota part 2 happening in New Jersey. We said that Minnesota wouldn't be the last, and certainly wasn't. And now we are seeing what happened in Minneapolis starting to form again in Newark, New Jersey at Delaney Hall. It's a ICE detention concentration camp facility in Newark, New Jersey. It's operated by a private contractor, so private prison contractor, GEO Group, and they're under contract with immigration enforcement. So they run the facility. And you might remember the name Delaney Hall because we spoke about Delaney Hall a lot this time last year because Newark Mayor Ross Baraka was trying to conduct oversight on this facility because the conditions were terrible. And when he showed up, he was arrested for trespassing during an oversight and transparency visit. And so we spoke about it because they literally arrested the mayor for trying to look inside Delaney facility. So obviously, this goes to say that protesters have been at Delaney Hall for at least over a year at this point. We've been knew that was happening.
Yeah.
But this week, things very much escalated because it was reported that over 400 people inside of Delaney Hall had begun a hunger strike and a work strike. There are allegations of poor food quality, that there are worms in their food, it's expired. We've talked about this previously, pretty much ad nauseum for all the detention concentration camps. Inadequate medical care. There are patients there, or I'm saying patients, oh my God, because that's what I'm thinking. This is how crazy it is. There are people there who have cancer and are not getting adequate medical care. There are sanitation concerns. There is delays in immigration processing. There is overcrowding concerns. And so hunger strike. This is how bad it's gotten. And the people inside of these detention facilities are finally fighting back and saying, we're not doing this. So when news broke about that, of course, more protesters came out, activists, reporters, all flooded to show their support and started organizing outside the facility. So there was way more protesters than normal. And of course, with that, they sent ICE agents. Markwayne Mullin, he said, get them ICE agents out there. And you want to know what happens? When that happens, what happened in Minnesota is going to start happening. So it became very evident that the local representatives, the governor, mayor, senator, all of them needed to get involved as quickly as possible. So this started happening on between the 22nd and the 23rd of May. So on the 25th, Governor Mikie Sherrill, who is the new governor, they voted her in this past November. She traveled to Delaney Hall and was not granted access to the facility. She was not allowed to go inside the facility. That should be just as major as the mayor not being able to get in last year. U.S. Senator Andy Kim, he tried to get access and he was pepper sprayed along with his entire team. This is all on video, by the way. So that all happens. Nobody gains access to this facility. And then between the 26th and the 28th, we have an escalation of ICE agents showing up at the scene, and there are more allegations coming out about what's happening inside the facility. They're watching ambulances come in and actually start taking people who are inside the facility out to who knows where and who knows what's going on. With the demonstrations growing larger, we start to see pepper spraying, we start to see riot gear, we see the batons coming out, we see them beating up protesters, we see them detaining protesters. KingTriv.
Pushed in front of vehicles.
Yeah, KingTriv, who is an influencer and a large creator, political commenter on TikTok, and he's also on Instagram. He was there and he was detained, and they beat the shit out of him, all on video. And it's one of those, like, you're just waiting for that big headline that somebody was shot and killed.
Triv lucked out too, because he said that they did not. He said they started switching up after they saw his follower count. Not everybody has that.
Not everybody has that.
What
No.
what if he didn't?
What if he didn't?
He's black.
Yes.
Is he getting out?
Yes,
Probably
he's
not.
a black man. So, and basically, what is now in place is that the New Jersey State Police are now involved. So now they're there, which is creating even more tension because people are there chanting, "Who are you here to protect? Are you here to protect us? Are you here to protect ICE? Who are you here to protect?" Newark enforced a curfew in the surrounding area. I believe, I could be wrong, I believe it's 9.
Yep.
As of right now.
9 p.m.
9 p.m. And one of the bigger issues, other than the fact that we are a year in to just horrendous reporting on what's happening inside Delaney Hall with no oversight, we now have a new governor that the state of New Jersey voted for. Very, very Democrat. This is a Democrat through and through. And she's being highly criticized for her actions, her words over the past couple days. She has obviously not been able to gain access to Delaney Hall, so there's criticism as to why she can't just bust up on in there. Is she not trying hard enough? Is this an issue where, they're not letting her in? She's not really trying to get in. She has given public support for improved conditions for detainees, but what good does that do? Well, you think they're going to go, "Oh no, Governor Sherrill said that we have to treat you guys better, so we're going to treat you guys better. We're going to get you guys some good food. We're going to, move your immigration cases along." So that's all she's been doing is like calling for transparency and like calling for oversight and calling for better conditions. But when it comes to what's happening outside the building, her messaging is bad. She is saying that the protesters are agitating, that she's calling them outside agitators, not peaceful protesters, outside agitators. She is saying that there's too many people there. You guys need to go home. Not something you want to say. When asked if she's been asked some really hard-hitting questions. Whoever the journalist that was at her press hearing, I think it was yesterday, should be the one that's at the White House press briefings, because he was asking her, she was taking multiple questions from him, and he was saying, like, "You do understand, Governor Sherrill, that protests have been happening at Delaney Hall for years, and especially this past year, after the mayor was arrested, and they've been peaceful, correct?" And she's like, "Well, I haven't really looked into the protests that have been leading up to this. I'm really just focused on what's happening here." He's like, "No, but it's important to note that this entire year there have been protests and they've all been peaceful. But when did it not become peaceful? When ICE showed up. Like, is that something we can note here?" And she's like, "Well, I'm gonna have my team look into it." And he was like, again, like, he just kept pressing her with these follow-ups, these great follow-ups, saying, like, you need to tell everyone where it didn't become peaceful anymore and who led it.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good for her.
It's not looking good. It's not.
She's looking like a collaborator.
And at the end of the day, we see the tides turning a little bit. So we see now the online discourse going, it doesn't matter who we vote for at the midterms because they're all bad. We voted for Governor Sherrill and she's not doing what we want her to do. And here's the thing. We've said it on these chat JRCs. We vote for politicians we believe in, and then after we vote for them, we hold them accountable. Point blank, period. Just because we voted for, we didn't, but the people of New Jersey voted for Mikie Sherrill does not mean they're not able to criticize her when she doesn't do something right. And you guys are acting like every single politician voted in does the right thing all the time.
You're not going to get the perfect candidate.
You're not going to get the perfect candidate. So you're just going to have to trust as much as you can out of them. Yes, she's been very vocal, very anti-ICE in her campaigning, which is why when she's doing these press briefings, these journalists are coming with these hard-hitting questions. You've been outwardly against ICE, and now all of a sudden you're talking as if you're some MAGA Republican politician, like that they're paid agitators standing outside. Like, this is crazy. What's the switch up? What I think is that she's balancing two things at once. She's balancing preventing violence. She doesn't want what happened in Minnesota. She doesn't want anybody to die and be shot and killed outside of the facility. Then it looks like it's on her watch. But she also wants to maintain pressure and oversight and improved conditions inside Delaney Hall. And so she's probably trying to find whatever angle she can. And I think the angle she's trying to find is to try to work with the people running the facility instead of pushing against them. And I think everybody would hope that she would have pushed against them, and it looks like she's working with them. But I think the angle is to work with them so that the better case scenario happens, which is there's better conditions for the people inside. It's just the delivery's terrible, the messaging's terrible, and honestly, the angle is terrible.
It's terrible, and the state police are just doing whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah,
so, like,
it's a hot fucking mess. It's a hot fucking mess. People are being pepper sprayed, and people are being beaten with batons. They are playing, I forget what they're called, but they like blast sound that could literally cause
the
LRAD that can cause hearing damage, like
hypersonic
lifelong
weapon
hearing damage. This is all
That's
happening.
a weapon of war.
Yes, this is all happening, and you get her up there, and then she just says the opposite of what you thought she was going to say. And so I say to the people, to us, and definitely to the people who live in New Jersey that voted for her, hold her feet to the fire. Let her know, I voted for you. You stood against these things. What changed? What is your angle? What are you trying to do? But
call the dogs off.
Yeah. But don't then flip it and say, doesn't matter. Voting doesn't matter. They're all one and the same. Because the things she has done great things. She has. This is like what you guys did. I'm sorry. You guys are doing a little bit of what you did with Kamala, where you find this one not so great thing that she did, and you're like, boom. I'm not saying to give her the benefit of the doubt. I know this is a double-edged sword because you don't want to be like, ease up on her. I'm not telling you to ease up on her. I'm telling you not to turn her into a reason not to vote in the midterms.
Yeah, don't fucking turn this into voter apathy because Mikie Sherrill isn't taking on a private for-profit prison company when she does not have a shot in hell of closing down a federally run institution.
No.
It's the same thing like in fucking California in the fucking governor's race. We're like, oh, well, why isn't the governor campaigning, the governor candidate running on abolishing ICE? They can't. Sorry, they can't do that. You gotta have nuance.
You gotta hold her feet to the fire. We're not telling you to
call her up, scream at her. Yes,
criticize her.
I plan on doing it.
Yes,
that's my home state. But I'm gonna do it.
But don't flip this into nobody should vote at the midterms because she's a perfect example of Democrats not holding the line, when that's your only proof of her not holding the line.
Like, guys, I'm sorry, the governors are not going to call in the National Guard and wage war against ICE. I know that's what you want. It's not going to happen. Yeah, and the way she's responding is much different to the way Governor Walz responded. He was very like, you guys are killing our peaceful protesters. He took a much different angle than she did. But there are also different parts to this. He wasn't running again, and he was running as VP and got demolished by this administration and went up against this administration. And so he was kind of like, I have no fucks to give. I'm not trying to work with anyone. I'm not trying to be bipartisan. I'm not trying to win these people over. I'm not running again. So he
went full scorched earth against ICE and full scorched earth against Republicans and full scorched earth against this administration. You guys, Mamdani went to the White House and stood right on fucking next to Trump, shook his hand, shared some laughs, and you guys were like, see, he's playing chess.
What are we going to do when ICE does this in New York? You guys going to say Mamdani needs to be recalled because he's not calling the NYPD to fight ICE? Because he's not going to do that.
Like, this is why voting in November matters, because if we win back the House and the Senate, then she doesn't have to fight against the full opposition. This is why voting matters. It is. It just is. And you know what? If we went back the House and the Senate and she still continues to cause issues,
recall her.
Recall her.
Get her up. Get those petitions. You saw how Louisiana's doing it.
Like, at the end of the day, you have a right to peaceful protest. She doesn't get to tell you that you can't peacefully protest. Obviously, there's a curfew in place, so please follow the curfew. But please be safe, as always. Follow the rules. But you have a right. You have a First Amendment right to free speech. Get out there. Scream at her. Go protest outside her office, too.
Yeah.
Demand accountability.
Take it to her office.
Yeah, take it to her office after curfew. Because the curfew is just for that area. If her building, I don't know where her office is, but if her office is outside of that area after 9 p.m., crew roll out.
Right over there. Yeah, and fuck that First Amendment zone bullshit. Whatever the fuck that is.
Basically, two things exist in this scenario. We are so fucking pissed at her. Absolutely. Like, what the actual... I was watching that press briefing and I was like, no.
She's saying one thing and then a completely different thing.
And you can tell by her face, she's so conflicted, and she's letting the journalist ask the question. She's like sitting there like, fuck. Like, you can tell she's like, well, I fucked up. But she's been doubling and tripling down. I don't know. But also, we need to vote in November. We have to.
Yeah, this is not a reason for voter apathy. Yeah. It's fucking stupid.
It's not.
Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb.
Don't be dumb. Please. Please. But basically, now they're gonna maybe Markwayne Mullin's involved. So here's the thing. Now he's like, if you guys don't go home and let my team operate, we're gonna shut down all the international flights to Newark Airport, because I'm gonna take Border Patrol agents from the Newark Airport and I'm gonna station them at Delaney Hall, which means that we would have to stop international flights because they wouldn't have workers at Immigrations and Customs. And then they are allowing visitors, but only to Unit 1 and not Unit 2, where the hunger strike is happening. So those are like the latest updates. Basically, they're threatening to close down the international side of Newark International Airport.
Right before the World Cup.
Right before the World Cup. It's just
that makes
like,
sense. That makes sense. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's see how the airlines. That'll go.
That'll go so well.
They already revoked Congress's perks. I'm sure that won't piss them off more. Oh, boy, speaking of dumb shit, at this point, like, just tell me when it's over.
Well, it was over, and then we won again, so it was over, and then we won again, and then we won again.
That's right. So the White House said that there's a deal. It said there's another deal in place to end the war.
Ticking these off on a whiteboard somewhere? I just want the final count when all is said and done.
I should have been keeping track. But, okay, so they said there's a deal. And in this proposed fucking deal, we're basically giving Iran reparations. They said, you know what? We're going to give you $300 billion, for whatever the fuck you guys need. They are proposing to give them money to end a war that they started. Where they do that at?
Iran said, the ball is in. Thank you guys. Actually, thank you for this. We are getting money. We're going to reopen the strait. They're like, you know what? You can have full control of the strait. And Iran's like, we already did. And they're like, okay, what else are you going to give me?
said thanks, but we
Pay
haven't
up.
heard anything about it.
They said 300 billion?
If I'm them, I'm like, that's it? That's it? Make it 6. Make it 6.
They're like, wait for the Lego
right?
video, okay? We'll let you know how much we want in the Lego video.
So this is another forever war. There is no imminent deal. I'm sure Iran is probably like, I'm sure Iran is like, make it 9.
I'm sure Iran's like, no, I want to keep this thing going. I want to keep this going through your midterms. Let's see.
We want you guys to have it be $15 a gallon. And let's see if MAGA keeps saying short-term pain for long-term gain. Let's see if you fucking can fill up those Ford fucking pickups if we keep this shit going for another half a year.
It's not going to go Iran, well. If you're listening, I know. If you're listening.
Not us being like Trump. Russia, if you're listening.
Iran, if you're listening, don't let him get away with this.
Keep going.
Because he's going to spin this. He'll give you 900 bill, but then he's going to spin it and act like we won. No. Keep milking it. You'll get more money if you keep milking it. Just let us. November. I know it seems so far away. It's really not. I don't want to pay $13 a gallon. I don't. But I also want to win back the House and the Senate.
Hey, if it wakes more of these dumb motherfuckers up, then you know what? Short-term pain for long-term gain.
Just start walking everywhere. I'm gonna be so skinny.
How much is a Segway?
How much is a walk to work? Who needs those Epic?
How much is a fucking ATV? How much gas I'd say?
Oh.
We gotta figure out different modes of transportation. Maybe I'll take
guys, start saving your money now. I know it's hard.
Yeah. Save up for an EV.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Get those steps in. Looking. Get some nice walking shoes.
Yeah, because you're not going to be able to afford it. Yeah. You're not going to be able to afford going to work. Other countries are fucking saying, listen, we got to go to hybrid work from home because the energy crisis that we are currently in that is going to get worse. Europe, they're basically going back to COVID type shit.
Yeah. It's going to turn into that. Find a work from home job now.
Yeah.
With all the new jobs that have been created, you know?
Oh yeah, so many jobs. So many jobs.
We got so many shenanigans that happened this week in the midst of the war, winning the war a million more times. Pam Bondi has thyroid cancer.
So what? So the fuck what? You know what? No, she doesn't. I don't believe
she has her emotional support Band-Aid.
Oh my God! Yeah, just everyone has cancer now. Tulsi's husband has cancer. Pam Bondi has cancer.
She's like, fuck, why didn't I think of that a couple months ago when you fired me? Damn it, Tulsi, you bitch.
Yeah, the week she has to fucking testify, they say, well, Pam has cancer.
Let me put the Band-Aid on. Yeah, this came out like the day before she had to testify.
Literally the day
Crazy
before.
How that works. It was really hard for her to share that news with us. It was really hard for us to learn that she's going to be okay.
Guys, I'm scared. What if she's okay?
Everyone was like, oh my God, is the thyroid cancer okay? But they said, okay, you still have to show up here and testify.
They said, so what?
So what? But she got her way. It was a closed hearing where she declined to answer all the questions, and the GOP didn't swear her in and make her do anything. The same members of the GOP that are like, we need transparency over these Epstein files. Pam, you need to come in and testify. And they sit down. They're like, if you don't want to answer that one, you don't have to. It's okay, honey. I know it's so hard for you right now. How's the thyroid? Yeah, don't push too much. Okay, do you need a break? Just don't even bring her in to testify. What a waste of time. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Nobody took a picture of her and posted it on Twitter like they did Hillary.
Nah. No. Wasn't that Nancy?
It was Lauren.
Nancy Mesa did that? Or they're the
all the same. One white bitch, another white bitch.
Same evil white woman, different font.
Yep, different font. Yep. So yeah, we have nothing to report there. Big fat nothing, as always. Another big fat nothing. Trump had his third annual physical this year. First of all, everyone was like, "Oh my God, he's going to Walter Reed. He's dying," and everyone was like, "Guys, he has a physical." Every time that car starts heading in that direction, you guys are like, "Today is the day."
Like, yes, he is dying.
He's dying.
But
he's
not dying.
No, he's in perfect health, according to him.
Yeah.
He scored a 30 out of 30 on his cognitive test. He has gained over, like, between 8 to 10 pounds. Super
Pure
healthy. He is now actually on the verge of clinical obesity, but so good. Perfect health. They did comment on his swelling and the ankles. They said that you know, it's gotten better, which is crazy when the man's gained 10 pounds. How the swelling has gone down.
Yeah, totally.
And they had to note that he does have scarring on his ear.
Gotta make sure that's
from
in
that
there.
bullet wound. Had to make sure. That wasn't on the last one. So was there not scarring the last time?
Finally, scabbed.
Finally.
2 years later.
And he is still taking the, like, highest dose of aspirin one could take. And his blood is
Take more.
just...
Keep going.
His blood is just like... If you just pricked him, it'd be like the Hoover fucking Dam. Yeah. And crazily enough, they did not comment on his bruising on his hands. They didn't comment on the congestive heart failure that's definitely happening. They didn't comment on the vein issue. They did not comment on him being asleep most of the time, but he did get to point out, he did point at the picture of the elephant. He was, all you need to know.
What else do you need?
He's totally fine. Totally.
Elephant? Oh, you can run the country.
And he said he got some EKG heart thing that says that he's actually 14 years younger.
Damn.
The lie detector. You know, when he does die and we get the actual physical, I can't wait.
We're gonna have to do it ourselves. We're gonna have to open him up ourselves.
Somebody said, like, they were like, I think he has like 3% body fat. So it was like, so then I have negative body fat.
Someone said 3.
It was like 3 or 4% body fat. So
got it. So we're all just lying.
I'm more surprised they don't just have him on Ozempic.
Why does it?
Why is it even...
Actually, no. If you guys are listening, don't put him on. It's a liberal vaccine, and yeah, no, don't.
Like, come on, everybody else in his family's on it. He's like, you afraid of needles or something? I don't know.
That's just cocaine.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's in perfect health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll live to be 100.
He'll live to see his major White House front lawn Coachella UFC event. He is spending $60 million on
your money
on the front lawn setup that looks like it's like the set for the Avengers movie. Like, it truly looks like they're making the time portal in the Avengers movie on the front lawn.
What better way to spend Pride Month than watch hot, sweaty dudes punch each other?
The gayest.
Right?
He's
so gay.
Grindr is gonna crash. This event, they might as well just put their Grindr bios tattooed onto their foreheads at this event.
The Grindr data center is gonna go up in flames, and they're gonna think it was arson.
Yeah, $60 million on it, and pretty much every single talent has dropped that was gonna perform. It's pretty much Vanilla Ice, who went on record to say that he would perform for Putin, he would perform in Israel, he would perform in North Korea.
Guy loves dictators.
Loves it. He said, none of this is political. My beautiful music should be performed everywhere.
Because nobody else wants to hear it here. Like...
Okay, Ice Baby.
Yeah.
Is gonna play on repeat the whole entire time. And then Flo Rida is still performing. And this is my plea. all of Flo Rida's songs have a collaborator on them. And if you have collaborated, if you're listening, you've collaborated.
T-Pain, if you're listening to this podcast.
Sia, Kesha, Lil Wayne, J-Lo, come
Lil
on.
Wayne's MAGA.
I'm gonna need you to tell him he can't perform that song.
Pull it.
Pull it.
Sue him.
Sue him. Then all he can play is like, I don't know. I think every chart 100 song he has a collab on it.
He's gonna have to freestyle it.
He's gonna sing that one song with Florida Georgia Line.
That's it.
All those country songs that he's on. Or is that him? That might not be him. I'm like, is that Nelly?
Same guy, different font.
Whatever. I'm sure he's on some country songs. What I'm wondering is like, where's Nicki Minaj?
She wasn't available?
She wasn't available. Where's Jason Aldean? Carrie? You couldn't get Carrie Underwood?
Doesn't what's the one daughter that he hates? The
Chelsea?
No, is that her name? The one that everyone forgets about? She sings.
Or no, Chelsea's Hillary Clinton's.
Tiffany. Tiffany wasn't available?
Chelsea Clinton.
Chelsea Trump.
I'm thinking of Chelsea Clinton.
Come on, Tiffany. I know Tiffany's available.
Tiffany has to be available. I mean, I'm just wondering where they all are. They should perform for free.
Erica's gotta have a voice on her. Come on.
I mean, have you asked the guy that sings We Are Charlie Kirk? I'm just saying. I just feel like you guys didn't even try hard enough to get like any big headliners. Come on. So now, 60 mil for some hot, sweaty men to fight each other in the name of Eagle Screech.
Dana White, you're a fucking idiot.
We'll get back to it. In the yes, that really did happen. Yeah. But next, in news that won't shock anyone, the federal government wants to start investigating the anti-technology violent extremists for trying to shut down the data centers. So what they mean is the environmental scientists that are like, hey, these data centers are going to kill people, kill the planet, kill the environment, kill everything. Maybe don't do that. And they're like, you want to kill us?
They're like, hey guys, the water's brown. And they're like, you need to get your head chopped off right now.
You are trying to kill us for wanting to kill everyone else. You guys are violent extremists who haven't done any violence. Where have they been violent?
Literally just talking.
Them giving AOC a mason jar of brown water was violent.
Oh, she's threatening them.
That could really hurt someone if you throw them a mason jar of brown water.
They're throwing brown data center water. Lock them up.
Yeah, I mean, it's not surprising. The leftists are violent terrorists. The Democrats are violent terrorists. So, of course, the environmental scientists and the environmental activists are terrorists.
Meanwhile, we haven't killed anyone.
No, we're literally sitting here. The environmental activists are literally like way too nice right now, in my opinion. I think they're still being too nice. They're like, hey,
the
guys.
Violence is the answer. People haven't killed anyone yet. They haven't done shit.
These really nice environmental activists who are like, hey, could we like come have a meeting where we could show you some data and some research? And they're like, you violent terrorists.
You piece of shit.
Like what?
Jail.
So I'm going to wait for them to tell me where they were violent for wanting to keep the planet and the people on planet Earth alive. God forbid.
Great subpoena.
God forbid. Yeah. We'll see where that goes. I'm going to guess nowhere. And I want to bring this up to the doomsers, they're all bad. The Democrats aren't doing anything. Per MS Now, Democrats have been preparing nonstop investigations and subpoenas for when the second they take back the House in November. People like Jamie Raskin, like Robert Garcia, are planning.
All the lawyers.
The constitutional lawyers are planning to investigate the Epstein files, ICE and DHS, the whole Trump family for corruption, everything. Like basically doing what oversight is supposed to be doing, but it can't because they don't have a majority right now. So to all the like, they're not doing anything, like when we had to like defend Hakeem Jeffries because he said that impeachment wasn't his top priority, but never said in there he wouldn't vote on an impeachment if it came to the table. Like, same thing here. But they're telling you they're gonna investigate and they're gonna subpoena and they're gonna do all these things, and you guys are like, no, I don't believe that. So I'm not gonna vote in November. They literally said they're gonna do, and then you're not gonna like this because it doesn't say in here we're gonna be impeaching and removing. It just says investigations. Well, what the fuck
do you think happens during impeachment? What do you think it is? They literally think you're impeached. Get out. That's what they think.
Day one.
There's a trial.
Bags. There's a U-Haul outside. I'm gonna need you guys to join us right here in this moment. They're telling you they're gonna do it. They're like, hey guys, yes, we hear you. And the second we win back that House and that Senate, it's game on. And you guys are like, that's not good enough for me. I want you to kill all of them.
I want you to strangle them with your bare hands.
Bare hands. And they're like, well, I don't think we could do that. And you guys are like, well, then I'm voting third party or I'm not voting. But I won't do it myself. I won't do this revolution. I won't do any of this myself. I'm going to sit at home on my couch and complain on TikTok like I always do. But I'm not going to vote for you guys.
They said they're not going to chop their heads off on the House floor. I think voting doesn't matter anymore.
These are the times where I go, yeah. I'm finding it harder and harder to believe that 2024 was rigged. Sorry. This is where you guys start to really lose me, is when I look around and go,
between that, the gerrymandering, it's the fucking perfect storm. Okay. And we just talked to somebody this past week, Jordan J. Herrera. He said in an election in his home state, the couch won.
Yep, the couch won.
Same thing happened in 2024. More votes were not cast than votes were cast for either candidate.
Yeah. So go out and vote, please. God damn it.
It's the bare fucking minimum.
Bare minimum.
Trump. Do that or shoot somebody.
That's where we're at. Or pull up to the White House or pull up to the polls. I don't care which one you pull up.
You have his address. I don't know what the fuck you guys are waiting for.
I don't care which one it is, but do something other than complaining. God.
Shut up.
Meanwhile, Trump endorsed Nancy Mace's opponent for South Carolina governor, and Nancy Mace is like, thank you, daddy. She is still kissing his ass and pretending he likes her. And now she's spiraling. On Twitter.
It's so embarrassing.
She's posting AI pictures of herself winning.
So embarrassing.
She literally posted a picture of her holding an ice cream cone outside an ice cream shop, and her hair is in every other direction, and she's standing there with this soft serve ice cream cone like, ice cream's $2. Thanks, Trump. She's like, please.
You really thought he wasn't gonna come for you.
And she put this long statement out being like, I trust him and I'm gonna drain the swamp, and I don't understand, but I love him.
Girl, it's over.
And she's on a spiral down. She has a picture of herself, AI, or not even an AI. I think it's a real picture of her and Trump shaking hands, saying that he endorsed her, because she just thought, if I post this, then it has to be real. And people are like, girl, check yourself in somewhere. Check yourself in somewhere. She looks a hot mess. Her hair is grayed. Girl, get it together.
That's what happens when you try to out pedophiles, unfortunately, in the Republican Party.
The problem is that you didn't full send it. You still think he's going to pat you on the head and call you a good girl.
It's over. It's over. You're all getting purged. The Tea Party is getting purged. The people that got him in are getting purged. It's crazy work. Massey, her, MTG. They were all the new MAGA people that were fucking 10 toes staunch. You're gone.
And guys, we didn't have to do anything. This is another example of just sit back and let them eat themselves. Because depending on what happens in South Carolina, if she doesn't make it past the primary,
there's no way.
Is she going to scorch at earth or is she going to stay loyal? I don't know. We have to see. Stranger things have happened.
Hit up Costa Rica with Massey and Marge.
Mm-hmm.
Go on vacation with them. Okay, guys, 911. So there is a provision in a 2027 draft of the U.S. Defense Bill. Oh my God. Whoa, just saying it. Okay, Netanyahu, is that you? That would further integrate the Israeli military with the U.S. military. So it would deepen cooperation on weapons, R&D, and production and technology. It is Section 224 of the House Armed Services Committee version of the fiscal year 2027 National Defense Authorization Act. It's bad. That's bad. We don't want that. We don't want anything to do with those people. But I kind of feel like they have been already. I don't know. You can't convince me that they haven't been sharing intel. I feel like this is just like putting it like pen to paper now.
It's pretty much saying like, we're going to get investigated for doing this, so we might as well try to pass this.
Yeah. We got to have it on the books.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Israel's not doing so hot. Okay. So the second I saw this, I immediately remembered the Al Jazeera article from March, which feels like years ago, where one of their top officials was like, hey guys, the IDF is going to fucking collapse on itself. Okay. We don't have the manpower to literally be taking over the entire planet. It's just not going to work. We're barely making it through the Middle East. Again, as you know, these people are going through extinction bursts right now. This is why they're so fucking erratic and just doing whatever the fuck. So here's the thing. If we have a majority in the House that would be approving this bill in the year 2027, we could all get them to stop it.
Yeah.
Because the new Congress gets sworn in January of 2027. So here's an idea. You can elect grassroots progressives who are winning their primaries, by the way. Okay, guys, we're forgetting that. We're making headway with that shit. Okay. So we can get them to say, hey, no, we could hit up, hey, Meg Wingfield, hey, girl, that whole reintegrating the Israeli and American militaries, can you vote no on that for us? Can you do us a solid? And can you tell your friends, all the other people in Congress that, Maura, can you get that?
Yeah,
okay, cool.
6 grassroots candidates, just that we interviewed. That's not all the grassroots candidates. 6 that we interviewed already that have made it past their primary.
That's more than I expected. And primaries are until August.
Yeah, we got another big one.
They're crushing it. Oh, fuck. Stress. Fuck. So, yeah, it's still a draft right now. It's blowing up on the TikTok right now, so people know about it. So, next action is to pick that phone up and call your representative and scream at them and say, hey, I know about no, that's different. Whatever. I know about it. I know about this fucking thing you guys are trying to. Section 224. I know about it. Okay. I know you guys tried to slip it in. I saw it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay.
Don't do it. And we want a statement, a written statement from you posted online that you're not going to do it.
And a TikTok video.
Yeah. Or it didn't happen.
Yeah. With the date on it. More bill fuckery. House Bill 1232 in North Carolina. This was introduced by Representative, what is it, Keith Kidwell? So it proposes that they're doing it again. They're defining human life at the moment of fertilization and categorizing abortion as first-degree murder. Okay, so that, again, we knew about it. We saw it. Okay, Jen Hamilton.
I'm waiting to cue the white women that were like, wait, this fucking play's about us. They're coming for us.
The white women said, wait, they're trying. The white women said they're trying to kill us. They verbatim, the white women said they're trying to kill us.
And we're over here like, I mean, I'm a white woman, but white woman who used her brain went, yeah, we've been screaming this at you for years. Black women have been trying to tell you this for years. And now you're like, wait, whoa. No.
We thought you guys were just trying to fuck with the black and the Latino people. You want to kill us too?
What are we gonna do? Oh my God.
They said you already took
we
Renee.
need to do something. What should we do? Let me ask a black woman what we should do.
So one of the top white women on the White Women Council, Jen Hamilton, you know,
the leader of white women.
Yeah, okay. Yellowstone
Good
National Parks, they love her. Yeah, she's good. Okay, she's one of the good ones.
She's one of the good ones.
She got online and she said, "This is fucking crazy. They're literally trying to kill women for using IUDs. This is wild." It got all the likes. It got all the reposts. Everyone knew about it. And pretty much immediately after that, the co-sponsor, Representative Ben Moss, removed his name from that shit. He left Keith on an island. He said, "You know what? You got this, big dog. We were supposed to just slide this through because that's what these fucking politicians bank on. They don't want you to be paying attention. They don't want you to be looking. That's why they slip in wild shit like integrating militaries in a budget package
in the middle of the night.
And it's literally whenever we're sleeping. We saw it with the big beautiful bill, the fucking reconciliation, no regulation for AI. Why is that in a budget package?
They give that with like 2 hours for them to read it.
And
it's like thousands of pages.
It's not enough time, even if for your whole staff. It's like 1,000 pages.
They're like, here it is at 10 p.m. We're voting on this at midnight.
I'd be like, I'm going home.
I'm not voting on it.
Like, fuck you. Good luck.
Fuck
you. You're not about to play in my face.
You and your mom. I'm not reading shit.
Fuck you and your mom's a hoe.
Your mom's a hoe. I'm not reading this.
You fucking kidding me? So yeah, we got to stop letting these people play in our fucking face.
Please vote in November.
Please.
White women, if you take this as any reason to vote, if that's what it takes.
They're trying to kill you.
They're trying to kill us.
Okay. I think that's a good reason to vote, right? Please. Don't wait for them to do it.
Live? Because again, these small-minded white men are like, when women get abortion, it's because they love killing babies and not thinking of any other reason. And like I've said many times, there's not one reason that's any of your fucking business, but there are lots of reasons, medical reasons, mental health reasons, financial reasons.
Ectopic pregnancy. They don't know what that is.
They don't know what that is. Their brain doesn't go that far. There's so many reasons. There's also women who experience miscarriages and they don't fully miscarry. And in order for them to not get infections and get sepsis, they need to actually get an abortion to remove the rest of the fetus from their body that already miscarried.
Oh, they'd rather them die because they just think they're defective.
And everything's going to be God's will to them. Do you want everything? White women, would you like everything to be left up to God's will? Think about that. Think about people in your life who probably haven't told you the shit that's gone on. This is what I mean. It's none of anybody's fucking business. It's not. What happens in my life is none of your fucking business. It's just fucking not. So, white men, once again, why do you care what I do? It is not my fault. Nobody wants to fuck you.
Stop being nosy.
Truly not my fault.
Okay. All right. The Tallaricans, I really didn't want to talk about you guys anymore. The leftists, the James Tallaricans, they're calling up Jasmine Crockett's phone line to demand that she campaign for James Tallarico, and they're also mad that she unofficially gave Wesley Bell an endorsement. And honestly, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. She's out of a job in a couple months. She didn't.
She fucking didn't.
It's not on her website.
She was invited to an event.
Why do you care? They were both there.
They were both at said event, and she said that he's good for the job. That wasn't an endorsement. She was basically saying if he gets the job, he's going to do well at it. And you guys were like, and she's like, guys, did you even take a minute to go back and look at the history of me supporting? Because they were mad because she's not supporting the black women. And then they're like, we'll see.
Your token, Corey. you guys fake like Cori Bush, because if Cori Bush was so fucking important to you, you would have fucking donated to her campaign so she didn't get booted by AIPAC in 2024. So you don't pull up your fucking Act Blue receipts in your fucking email, and then I will believe that you care about Cori Bush. But you don't. You're calling up her fucking phone line. You're clogging up the phone lines. Meanwhile, there was a fucking explosion in an apartment complex in her district. So the people are calling her because you guys don't know how anything works, and a congressperson is supposed to provide resources. At least 3 people died. I think 2 were children. People from this complex are calling up Jasmine Crockett and say, I need help. What do I fucking do? Meanwhile, they can't get through because you freaking colonizers are saying you need to campaign for James. I can't believe that you endorse Wesley
What do you want her?
Get over yourself.
Leave her alone. You guys will do anything but hold Republicans accountable. You'll follow Kamala Harris around on her book tours. You will call up Jasmine after she's already lost in the primary, and as of January of 2027,
you got her out.
Is not going to hold any form of office. Go.
You won.
You won.
She's gone.
So delete
what do you
her
want?
number and leave her alone. Leave her
and
alone.
Then you're on fucking Twitter saying, keep calling, keep going.
You should be counter-protesting any event for Ken Paxton.
Yeah.
Or you should be door knocking for Tallarico. If Jasmine isn't going to go on out there your fucking self. I don't see any of you knocking fucking doors. And all you people who are calling don't even live in Texas.
You're not converting the fucking MAGA that you told us that James will have no problem converting. Meanwhile, they're out here saying he's a trans vegan. You better start breaking up that disinformation.
You guys care more about who he's dating. You're trying to find his girlfriend.
Republicans, he's straight, guys. He's straight. It's okay.
Like, where are all the Carter Blues that you're supposed to find in Texas?
What are you doing? Why are you calling Jasmine Crockett a woman who literally will not be in Congress in January?
What
else can
James
she do?
Nothing. You guys are truly like,
what else do you want?
Yeah, we were a little racist, but
you guys are going to be the reason he loses.
Be the bigger person.
When he loses, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
They're going to blame Jasmine.
They're going to blame her, and they're going to say it was the black people's fault. Well, maybe you shouldn't have been racist. And you know what? I'm going to do the same fucking thing that they say. He ran a bad campaign.
Yeah, he didn't win my vote. He didn't have a strong enough stance on what he was going to do for marginalized communities.
He didn't say he was going to abolish
single issue voter.
ICE.
So,
yeah, sorry. He didn't really have a plan for the black community. So, I mean,
and that was my single issue. So,
sorry. So, we're going to end the at least shenanigans with a little bit better news. So that's Slush Fund, January 6th. Part 2 Electric Boogaloo Fund. Federal judge blocked it. They said, we know what you're doing with that. Come on, man. You're not even trying anymore. And then a federal judge also ordered that his name get removed from the Kennedy Center. And boy, did he lose his fucking mind.
That video
he lost
is Hope Corps. If you haven't watched the video of them ripping his name off of, I mean, it gives us just a little taste of what shit's going to be like when we win back the House and the Senate and they start removing his name from everything and just like erasing him from history.
Can't wait. Okay. Election things are happening. So Ken Paxton obviously won his primary because everybody who is not MAGA and who has not bent the knee to Donald Trump is getting purged from the party.
Yep.
Daily. Pretty much at this point. Yeah, he didn't break 40%. It was a fucking landslide. The only thing with that, though, is that Republican voter turnout was dog shit. Like, it was a fucking landslide, but like 600,000 people voted as opposed to the
less than, like it was lower than all of their primaries in the past. It was terrible.
They're not voting. It's just MAGA that's voting. It's just MAGA.
Democrats outvoted them by like 400.
They doubled it essentially. Okay, so sign of things to come, I hope. This was wild. In Delaware, in Fenwick Island, a judge ruled that corporations can vote in their town's municipal elections. So if voting does not matter, why do companies and corporations need to vote? Is it going to count as one person? Is it going to count as 15 people? What do you value a corporation
who the company votes for?
Whose voter ID do they have voter ID?
Is that person then allowed to vote again as themselves?
This is a slippery slope. It's bad. So what you need to do is you need to vote in the progressive candidates this year.
I would say we're not doing that.
We can put an end to Citizens United, because this is an offspring of Citizens United and it's bad. And this is even worse. So the last voter suppression executive order that got signed in March, it was the one where the DHS basically has a list of everyone, and if you're not registered to vote, essentially you can not be sent a mail-in ballot. They fucking send the list to USPS and they say, hey, this is who you send a ballot to. These people didn't register. Sucks to suck. Even though, so a federal judge declined to block it last week. So USPS said, let's go. There are also other lawsuits that are filed in different states. There's one in Boston, which I feel like that will be the one to get it blocked, since that lower circuit is very liberal and they usually end up blocking everything. But I think they picked up the phone and said, push it through. We know it's coming. We know they're going to try. They're going to block it. So just make haste. So it's not over there, but hey, check your voter registration.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you fucking do your mail-in ballot, do that shit 3, 4, 5 so far in advance. Do not wait till the last fucking minute. This is not the year to procrastinate.
No.
Okay? Do not fuck around with this voting shit. And in breaking news, I am psychic. I am gifted.
You are.
I have supernatural powers. I made a video this week where I was just ranting for like 10 minutes.
You're like, I'm going to get to a point, maybe.
I was like, I don't know. I just started listing off all the things, like the signs that I was seeing that like they know, the Republicans like absolutely know that they're fucked. Like they just know. Like I brought up the fact that they're literally doing like training modules on how to deal with a Democratic led Congress. So
it's like the We Are Cooked meetup.
Yeah, like, hey guys, the jig is up. So that brings me to this. I was like, you know what? I was like, I kind of just feel like the tech bros know that the clock is I said, I feel like some of them know. And not even 24 hours later, Aaron Parnas, guys, we have some big news here. Peter Thiel is fleeing to Argentina, buying a $12 million mansion, putting his kids in school there. If you don't know, I don't know how the fuck you wouldn't know Peter Thiel at this point. He's the Palantir, king of the tech bros, dark enlightenment, all that bullshit. He gone to Argentina. Whole family. Rat lines, World War II.
Said you didn't Project 2025 hard enough. You didn't.
God damn it.
Damn it. I knew they didn't have it in them.
That's what Curtis Yarvin said. I pointed that out too. Curtis Yarvin, October of last year, did a Substack post. He was like, man, these guys keep doing these fucking vanity projects. They're standing around with their dicks in their hands. I don't know what the fuck
about the ballroom.
He said, you're not dismantling democracy fast enough. They're noticing. Project 2025 was a 180-day plan.
The second Trump was like, I'm going to sue the IRS, Curtis Yarvin was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
He said, yo, he said, you guys need to make a plan for 2029 for when they take the House, because we're fucked.
They're like, what if we just made a Project 2026? that just takes Project 2025 and moves it over to
For here.
And Curtis
Meanwhile,
is like, yeah, I'm gone.
I'm checking the tracker. It's been at 53%
Peter's like,
since December.
I'll give him a couple more months. And then it was like, he's doing a what on the front lawn? I gotta go.
Yeah, what part of Project 2025 was that? Have you?
He said, I just went off script a little. It's fine.
I see so many posts. Where I just want to say, what part of Project 2025 is this? I was like, no, because I don't feel like getting in an argument.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I called that somehow. I was gagged. And then also there were reports of JD saying, he's feeling politically isolated. He may not run in 2028. And like every fucking article about JD Vance is being leaked by JD Vance. Like, let's be fucking real. He's
like, I'm gonna start the apology tour now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like they just keep coming out. So now it's, I might not. But then he's like, oh no, there's no truth to that. I didn't say that. So he's doing that. And now there's reports of Trump basically just talking shit on JD Vance, just in cabinet meetings. He said JD's is on his phone too much.
He literally is pulling, if you've watched Devil Wears Prada, that scene where Anne Hathaway's character is like, look at Meryl Streep. She's like, what if I don't want to live like you anymore? And then Meryl Streep's like, don't be ridiculous. Everyone wants to be us. I feel like that's JD. I feel like he just turned to Trump one day and was like, what if I don't want to live like you anymore? And he was like, JD, shut the fuck up.
He's like, shut the fuck up. You're on your phone too much. You're on Twitter too much. Arguing in the comments.
Marco, come in here.
And he's like, he's doing internal polls. He's like, hey guys, who would you rather see run in 2028, Marco or JD? And he's just fucking nitpicking.
He's gonna make them fight.
He's clearly trying to push him out because he knows he can't fire a vice president. But I called that too. I was like, yeah, MAGA's being purged, or JD's not MAGA, so everyone who's not MAGA is being purged. How long does he have?
We could
2 days later
with the Iran war when JD was like, yeah,
he's like,
I'm gonna stay clear of that one.
He's been very I don't want to do war since Signalgate.
He's like, I'll go
he's
talk
been
at
consistent.
All these events and these graduations instead.
Yeah, I'll be over here. He definitely let the that Atlantic reporter in the Signal chat. That was him. That was him for sure. Yeah, he did that. He
definitely did.
He fucking did that. Yeah. So I'm psychic now.
Yeah, you are. You are psychic.
Yeah. Yeah. So listen to me. Everyone listen to me.
Everyone listen to him, okay? Unfollow everyone else. They're all wrong.
I am the only source.
Yes. Well, let's round out the week with yes, that really did happen. As we talked about earlier, Trump had announced the Great American State Fair for June 25th to July 10th. And it was supposed to be like a state fair, a nonpartisan, not political state fair. But of course, Trump was like, no, my hands are all over this shit. It's the Great American State Fair, Freedom 250. It's
Klan
MAGA rally. And so everyone who was slated to perform was like, I was just told I was playing at the state fair. I didn't know this had anything to do with volunteers. And then when they put that poster out with Martina McBride, all the people on there, they went,
what the?
I gotta drop the fuck out. So they
said, I'm doing what?
They all pulled out. And Twitter went crazy. Twitter was like, arrest the Democrats. They're threatening the lives of Martina McBride. That's why she pulled out. She's afraid of the Democrats. She's afraid they're going to kill her. They're ready. So apparently the reason the performers aren't performing at Freedom 250 is because they're scared of us Democrats.
It's the damn Democrats.
Them damn Democrats.
It's the Democrats. I need that on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I need it. I need proud Democrat.
I mean, and if that wasn't enough, the White House is giving out free tickets. Okay? and recruiting military to attend the White House lawn UFC fight because they cannot get people to attend. Okay, they can't get performers to perform. They can't get their people to attend. You want to know why their people aren't attending? It's the same reason why their people didn't go to the birthday party. It's the same reason their people didn't go to the watch party the night of the election, because MAGA can't afford to fly to Washington, D.C. and stay at a hotel in D.C.
How are they going to get there?
How do you think they're going to afford a flight?
How are they going to get there?
These are the people that said they voted for him because they couldn't afford gas. So how are they going to get on a plane, fly to D.C. and stay at a hotel in D.C.?
I just thought, how are they going to afford to do the next insurrection?
They gotta get there. 40 days and 40 nights. They're gonna travel on foot. So no, none of them are attending because they can't fucking afford to go. And Trump's calling them brokies and is like, fine, we'll give out free tickets. Jesus. And they're like, okay,
all right, here, damn.
It's not the free ticket. Are you gonna pay for my flight? And are you gonna let me stay in the White House?
You fly me out, daddy?
Yeah. I mean, you can give out the free tickets, but I mean, they can't even get there. So now they're recruiting the military to go. So if you're not getting sent to Iran, you might be able to go.
Now he's gonna turn it into a North Korea style propaganda event and have the fucking military.
It's like when Kim Jong-un made everybody go to some like amusement park. Yeah. And he was like, everybody go to this amusement park that we just renovated and smile on the roller coaster. Okay, make it look like we're having fun here. He literally made the military in North Korea go to some amusement park that he renovated to be like, it's fun. We're all having fun.
That's what's happening.
This is what's happening here. So can't wait to see the squeaky wheel.
Oh my God. What's going to be the version of that this year?
I just feel like it's going to be the raw audio of the fight, and all you're going to hear is punches and grunts. You're not going to hear any cheering. It's just going to be, poof, poof, oh, man, ow, fuck, poof, poof. And then like a little JD Vance, woo. That's what it's going to be. I'm calling it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it. It's going to be Jesse Waters in the back. Okay, throw that track on there. Throw the audience clapping. Clapping.
Throw it in. Throw it in. There's no...
Yeah, I'm waiting for the side-by-side comparison from what Fox News shares and what the actual audio is.
Did he do this shit because it's his birthday coming up? Yes, of course.
Of course. And he's going to ruin my birthday. He's ruining my fucking birthday by doing it, okay? It's not even your birthday that week. It's mine.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Trump. Ruin my birthday.
Thanks, Trump.
Ruin my big birthday.
What more do you want?
What do you want from me? It's my big year, too. Stupid. And guess what, guys? Have you checked your bank account? Because Trump admin is claiming that all of us have gained $3,000 since him taking office. So I don't know if you've looked at your bank accounts. I don't know if you guys have done your math.
It must be the Doge check.
I didn't get mine, so it's still in the mail. Because I'm a Democrat.
I got my Trump phone.
I'm still let us know if you find the $3,000. I'm still looking for it.
Didn't get it.
But again, I'm just a woman, so, you know, it's hard for me to get onto our banking apps and look at how much money we make. Another reason, you know. Last but not least, if you've seen this, you need to go see it, okay? If you haven't seen it, go see it. But Pete Hegseth went and cosplayed as a Army recruit this week in hopes to maybe get more people to be like, that looks so cool. I'm going to go down and I'm going to enlist at my local Army office. So he was just drunkenly prancing around like a frat bro, just like learning how to do a jazz square.
Terrible for him.
He was just
he was scooting
and tooting.
That guy. No athleticism whatsoever. The fuck was he doing in the military?
Just skedaddling all around. Scooting and skedaddling.
That's literally what he was doing. He was just skedaddling.
Like everybody else, all the other like Army recruits, they look cool doing it. They're like, yeah. And then he's like,
yeah. This propaganda is ass. Like, at least in North Korea, they're doing the marching. They're all,
I'm
they
sorry,
look like the Rockettes.
you can't tell me that wasn't an SNL skit for army recruitment. You just can't.
Yo, MAGA, you guys are going for this propaganda? It's so bad.
So embarrassing.
You guys like that? You guys get off to this or something?
There's no way you guys showed him that and he was like, oh, I look good. Post that. Whoever posted that, thank you, because I know you didn't show him. Whatever intern took that video, bless.
Post it.
And now he's gonna be like, well, no, I was doing the extreme version of what they were doing. That's why my leg was so high up.
Pulled a hammy last week because that's why I'm a little stiff.
It's if you haven't seen it, please go see it. It's so good. Unlike everything else that's happening in this country.
Yeah.
It's the type of laughter we need these times, but that's all we have. This is a longer episode because fuckery just keeps happening. And we have to report on it.
Please.
Yeah. Check your voter registration.
Oh, God.
This tomorrow is primary for South Carolina.
Is it tomorrow or?
Is it tomorrow?
Yeah.
What year are we in?
June 2nd is California.
California. It's South Carolina, right?
I think early voting started, but let's see.
California, I swear. So please, God, do the right thing. Check your voter registration now.
June 9th. June 9th. Forget South Carolina. Yeah.
Okay. California. I'm nervy.
I'm so nervous.
Very nervous.
I'm so scared.
Whatever y'all do is what y'all do. But please.
I'm mentally preparing to be disappointed.
Javier.
Y'all are not giving me what to be inspired about. You guys are going hard for a billionaire and a former reality TV star.
Yeah, come on now. Do the right thing. And hopefully when we come back next week, we won't be really mad at California. But I have a feeling we're probably going to be really mad at California. Anywho.
Hopefully I have a psychic vision. We'll see.
Check your voter registration. Pay attention to what's happening. Hold your elected officials accountable, and don't become a doomsdayer. Please. No. We're voting. No. We're going to win back the House and the Senate. Things don't happen overnight. We said things were going to get worse, and we meant it, and things are getting worse. So we have to vote in November. This is what they want. It's mental mind games.
They think voting matters.
And if you're going to do your revolution, go fucking do it. Like, I'm tired of hearing about it. Do it or vote.
Stop asking. Just do it. Why are you waiting for permission?
Is it time? Is this it?
You guys have been asking if it's time since January 2025.
And now you're fighting with each other. You're like, is it time? And somebody's like, we should have never let it get this far. We should have been doing this. And they're like, well, what were we supposed to do? Nobody told us it was time.
Nobody told us.
I'm ready for the leftist infighting.
Guys, just start blasting. Like,
anyways,
do it. I don't care. I don't care. Just do it.
Like, that's what I mean. Vote or do your revolution. Let me know.
Do it.
Actually, don't let me know. Just do whatever. Do either.
Just do it. I keep telling them, I'm like, I look forward to seeing you on the news, seeing that you liberated us. I'm not even joking.
I will be the first to make a video and be like, leftists, you did it.
I will be like, hey, Obama hater 316, you did a great fucking job just pulling up to DC, handling business, doing what needed to be done.
So we'll be here.
You got it.
We'll be reporting every week until then. And,
go for it.
We'll see.
We'll be the first to report on it.
All right, guys. Have a good week. Bye.
Bye.